So some of you have asked to see what it's like inside the RV kitchen and take a little kitchen tour. So excuse the mess, but here is a little impromptu tour of our kitchen. We bought our 2015 Vegas used, I think it was in 2018. And one of the first things I did was to take out the kitchen and build a new one. Several things drove me to do that. The first was that RV construction is not the best, either in design or materials, so there was a lot of wasted space. The cabinets were all made of MDF, which is a terrible material if you are around any degree of moisture. The other factor was that we wanted to upgrade the appliances that were in the RV, but also we just don't use a microwave. So now we have some very optimized storage, some new appliances, and a much better countertop. The whole thing is made of MDO, not MDF, which has a better strength to weight ratio. All the cabinets are now white and not dark mahogany, which just makes the whole place feel a little bit bigger. So let's start up top here where the microwave oven was and is now our appliance cupboard. That has our blender, our air fryer, and some of our other small appliances in the back. We also keep odds and ends of dry goods in the back there. Over the sink we keep tea and coffee, plus all of our go-to cooking condiments like oils, salts, pepper, etc. Down below we have a pantry that holds all our cans and a few other odds and ends, plus a drop-in spice tray at the top. Next to that we have 3 drawers. In the bottom is our pressure cooker, food storage containers, and some bigger odds and ends that just tend to float around the kitchen. Above that we keep our saucepans, and I also have a mandolin in here and a couple of other odds and ends. I should point out that these drawers were actually made specifically to fit our pots and pans. In the top drawer are our cutting boards, and we also store our collapsible dish strainer here too. This second row of drawers are organized in order of use. So at the bottom and the least used is the cooking utensils I don't go for very often, but I still want to have reasonably close to hand. Above that is food storage bags and containers, along with some other odds and ends. You can see there's a theme about odds and ends here. The third drawer is our junk drawer, and sometimes it's a mystery as to what finds its way in here. And second from the top is cutlery. And last but not least is cooking utensils in the top drawer. You may ask why the last 2 drawers are in that order when usually you find cutlery in the top drawer. But it's because I go to the cutlery drawer once for a meal, but I am in and out of the utensil drawer as I'm cooking, so I like to keep that closer to the top and closer to hand. Over here we have one of my little favorite things about the kitchen, which is the roll-out trash can. I picked these trash cans because they reuse grocery sacks. Having it as a pull-out right under the sink makes it very convenient when you're doing prep to just drop the odds and ends and the trash straight into the trash can. I replaced the work surface with a butcher block that has a deep undermount sink. And then we replaced the old stove with a Dometic that has a nice cast iron grill, and it just feels better when you put a pan on it. Another little add-on is the electrical socket above the counter, which has turned out to be really good. Before, the only electrical was over the side of the counter, and that meant cables ran all the way along the back of the worktop. So there you have it. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. So eat well, share the road, and be happy.